The US stock market has hit fresh historic highs again. However, it puts the market at stake. Meanwhile, the US dollar index is trading in the red, but it could find support from US macroeconomic data, which is due later this week. So, US non-farm payrolls are on investors' radars on Friday. Now we are ready to share our forecast and analytics with you. On Monday, the S&P 500 hit a fresh all-time high at the mark of 4,528. The index is expected to trade in the corridor of 4,500 and 4,550. We see that the US equity market is extending its stellar rally, but its outlook is vaguer on account of this steady advance. The S&P 500 has been trading firmly with a sharp upward trajectory since the early 2020. Yesterday, the price stumbled across the upper border of the bullish channel when it closed the trading day. Tuesday will be the final day of the fiscal year in the United States. Experts suppose this factor could unleash a steep retracement of US stocks in the first day of September. When it comes to the US dollar, the index slipped to the level of 92.45 on Monday. The expected range for the index is between 92.10 and 92.70. Analysts say that cautious remarks of Fed's chairman Jerome Powell last Friday account for the temporary weakness of the US currency. Nevertheless, we should not underestimate the greenback, as it could regain footing until the end of the week in case of upbeat data on the US employment. The USD CAD pay is drifting lower. Today, it's trading at near 1.2570. The pay is likely to hold in the corridor of 1.2599 to 1.2650. The US dollar is given in the Canadian rival amid high oil prices. Under the current market conditions, crude oil could begin a downtrend soon. So, the Canadian dollar could come under selling pressure once the commodity market enters the bearish phase and the US dollar regains some losses. Bitcoin is extending weakness on Tuesday. It has shed another 1.2% in the last 24 hours to trade at $47,940. Notably, the number one cryptocurrency still has the chance of regaining ground. Let me remind you that once the crypto climbs over the landmark $50,000 or $51,000, it will gain bullish momentum. A lot of crypto analysts predict this scenario. No significant news has been released this week on the crypto market, so digital tokens are trading quietly. The flagship cryptocurrency is expected to trade in the range of $47,000 or $49,000 until a new market catalyst pops up. All investors and analysts are anticipating a series of reports on the US labor market, such as unemployment claims, ADP National Employment Report, and the official non-farm payrolls. After the publication of this crucial data, traders could revise their sentiment on the US currency. That, in turn, could impact on different currency pairs. And that's all for today. Trade at a profit, benefiting from video reviews on InstaForex TV channel. Subscribe to our channel and see you tomorrow.